In the last month, I reckon, ever since I started doing the bike riding, so probably even less than that, I've lost 5 kilos. 5 kilos is a lot. Uh, so I'm 99 kilos now. I was 104, I think, a month ago, the heaviest I've seen. And I'm not doing it every single day. I'm not somebody that stresses about that. But the bike felt good to me. Made my hips feel really good. My ankles, my knees, everything was feeling unbelievable. So I kept doing it and ended up freaking stringing together a lot of days in a row of biking. I ended up doing an hour a day, and it was super easy, man. I'm literally like amongst my family, watching TV, playing video games with the kids, literally plonk the thing in front of the TV and just ride. So I did that, and every day for an hour. It seems like a lot when you think about it. That's 7 hours a week of riding. That's a lot. To go from nothing to that, it's a lot. But for me, it's like, hard work is not like a big thing for me. Like, I love it. Hence the squat every day thing. I love the feeling of working. I love the feeling of working hard. I love the feeling that it gives me that I'm kind of getting closer to my goal. That's the beautiful thing. The only thing about training that I feel negatively about is the fact that I'm away from the family. I'm like a requirement. I'm locked in, kind of like an occupation. I love this stuff. Absolutely love it. But I do sometimes feel a little bit crappy when it's like every single day. I make it work, obviously, around the family, but this biking thing, a lot of those days I would do an hour of biking, and then I would jump out and do half an hour of whatever I ended up doing, like squats or whatever the case might be. So the sessions will be hour and a half, sometimes two, when I have the day off and I have the time. So like the whole 7 extra hours of training a week didn't go down as a huge disruption to my life. Like, I would literally have the baby next to me in the high chair, so I can, baby sit while exercising. So it was like a really, really cool thing for me. And I did it for a month now, and I've lost 5 kilos. Now, in that period, I've pulled 262 kilos on the deadlift. So that seems like it didn't really affect me too much there. But bench press today, damn, that felt really, really weak. And I've heard a lot of you guys say the bench press is one of those things that gets really affected by weight. My God, it felt heavy as. And I've been doing elbow strengthening in the last probably 2-3 weeks very regularly. So my elbows felt good. There was no pain, there was nothing like that. And yet it was feeling crappy, feeling like heavy. So weight. And how does that affect the weight? Like, how does body weight affect your performance on the bench press? I don't quite understand that. I don't quite understand it. It's not like I store fat in my damn elbow joint or my shoulders. I store fat in my abdomen. That's always been the case. Like I have skinny legs, skinny arms, skinny chest, skinny everything. Is just this gut that comes out. Clearly I haven't lost 5 damn kilos from my gut, but that's kind of the majority of my story. So how does that impact bench press? I don't quite understand that. I understand squatting being impacted, because you're kind of folding onto yourself, and if you have less tissue to fold onto, you're going to be kind of more exposed in your joints. With the deadlift, I kind of see why it wasn't affected. But the bench press, it's kind of interesting to me. I don't understand it. So the plan is to continue, to spend quite a lot of time on the bike. Now that my ankles are feeling a little bit stronger and my calves are not hurting as much, I'm trying to bike ride every other day and then run in between. So I'm running. I'm not running a lot. It's almost embarrassing for me to say this because I was a runner back in the day. The block that I live on, so 600 meters around one block. It's around 650. I'm calling it 600, whatever. So that's one lap, and I would literally do a lap of that, go back inside the garage, do the tibialis anterior exercise to make sure my calves don't piss me off. And then I'll do 3 lots of that. That's kind of the most I've been doing. Maybe I'll get to 5 laps or something like that. So, not a lot of kilometers, but whatever. Like it's still a huge improvement for me. So 2 to 3 Ks is probably going to be something for me with lots of rest in between. But it's feeling really good. And, I know a lot of you guys are going to be like, Ivan, you're not taking the necessary steps to the 300 kilo squat. I feel like This is what I need. And I haven't done a proper cut. I don't want to call it a cut. I'm just freaking running because I want to run. It's making me feel really, really good. So the motivation here is not to like cut to get a six pack. That's not a thing. But it is to, well, I want to look better and feel better. But mostly it's because my joints, I feel like, are screaming for it. The running is addressing my calves and my ankle mobility. And the bike riding is making my hips feel mint. Absolutely mint. So, anything that improves that is going to make me stronger. And then I'll go from there. Simple as that. Appreciate you guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.